always two. There are a master and an apprentice.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to tonight's in-season tournament. Game 1 of the inaugural in-season Group B stage of the Eastern Conference. New York Knicks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. The Knicks are on the road. Happy Friday. I had a little trouble with the stream that I set up earlier, so I had to run into All Reliable, and we are set up. So we do apologize for those. We had a little bit of an issue there, but now I don't know what's going on with the Melon app. For some reason, this is 2 streams in a row that the Melon app has messed up major. So if it happens again, I think I'm going to stay on StreamYard. I'm going for foreseeable future. I'm going to give that shout out and the flowers to StreamYard. They're all reliable, but Melon has been screwing up a lot, and I'm very irate. It's starting to look like Opus to me. So let's get right into it. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone here. The Knicks take on these Milwaukee Bucks on the road in in-season tournament. We'll say good evening to Mr. Tommy in the building. You're having issues with them as well. Yeah, if that's going to happen, I'm going to have to stay here. I can't afford to have these stream issues. It didn't go live for you either. Yeah, I tried to go live and it just play the intro and then it just 1 minute and done. I tried also to add other streaming platforms like Rumble and stuff. Nothing. Antonio, my prediction: Bucks 125, the Knicks 120. All right. So if you took the Bucks on the betting line, you are going to fail because the Bucks are a 6.5 point favorite at a minus 110, And of course, the over and under 209 points at a minus 111. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck. For the Knicks, RJ Barrett sits out with some knee soreness. He will miss his second straight game tonight. For the Bucks, everyone seems relatively healthy. No one come up on their injured list. So the Knicks will have a handful. Salute Mr. Johnny Davis, our number one draft pick, always joining us in the chat. Salute, salute, salute. Chef Dan will join us shortly. Now, for the Knicks here, this is the first inaugural NBA tournament, in-season tournament across the league. It'll be Fridays and Tuesdays, not this Tuesday, but a party from next Tuesday. Since it's election day, there will be in-season tournament. You have Group A and B and C, East and West. The first two, of course, qualify, move on. The group stage winner win, and they move on to their group play. Then you have the two wild cards. They'll play it out. And then you have the final two teams will go to Vegas and play out for the in-season tournament winner. $500,000 is the cash prize that they win for that tournament, plus the hardware. And, of course, that will be around December 8th, I believe, in Las Vegas. So this adds a little bit of an early season jolt or excitement. Also get people ready, get going. Also wants to get the fans involved. You see the beautiful court behind all across the league. You see the new court, the hardwood, on not just the Milwaukee Bucks, the Miami Heat, all across the NBA, whoever's hosting this in-season tournament tonight and going forward. I like it. I like also the different jerseys that they're going to unveil. I think it adds some serious buzz, excitement to the games, especially if you're playing a team that's playing early. It could catapult you into having a really good season because you want to win that tournament. As we say, good evening and hello, because we got a big task at hand, and that's the big task at hand is saluting Mr. Big Task. Talk to them, Big Task. Talk to them, Big Task. Talk to them. Happy Friday, my friend. Happy Friday, Knick Nation, man. It's always great to see you. The weekend is upon us, November 3rd already. So get ready. I hope you guys starting to get the bird ready, not the middle finger, but the big turkey bird coming up in a couple of weeks to have that stuffing, sweet potato pie, pumpkin pie, green bean casserole, stuffing, you name it. Let's go. We're getting ready there to have that feast in a couple of weeks. Always remember, it's always giving thanks, always, not just on the third Thursday of the month of November, but every Thursday, every day is a Thanksgiving day. So let's go. That's the happy message for the day. What do we think here, Big Task? We're winning this game. No RJ. With no RJ, all the focus returns on Julius Randle. Randle, in these 5 games, it's been rough. We know he's a slow starter. I'm looking for him to have a really good bounce-back game. You know what they say, cream rises to the top? Well, this is the cream of the Eastern Conference. Can Julius Randle rise to the top? That's the question that everyone has at hand. No pun intended, Big Task. We will find out. The Knicks are trying to get back to 500 and put the Bucks below 500 at 3, sending them to 2-3 if they win tonight. For the Knicks here, they just got to continue playing good defense, not turn the basketball over, continue to work in the paint. Mitchell Robinson's going to have his hand full with Brook the Crook Lopez down middle, as well as Antetokounmpo. Randle has to be up to the task again. Tonight is big task at hand night, so he has to be up for the big task at guarding Antetokounmpo, and of course Damian Lillard. You know, he was rumored for about 2 years to coming to the New York Knicks. Should the Knicks go get him? He's going to want to say, you should have traded for me. I'm a little bit worried with him. We'll see if Brunson sticks on him or will be Hart assignment. Former teammates. It'll be phenomenal. Here you go. Guess what, Jedi? What? The Knicks can win this game if their offense is on, because the Bucks are terrible on the defensive end. Let's go for it. Talk to them, Big Task. Talk to them, Big Task. We're talking that into existence tonight. Hopefully, the Knicks offense with the three-point shooting with Dante DiVincenzo, as well as Quentin Grimes. I need a Quentin Grimes one of these games that he wakes his ass up. We heard about in the offseason working with JJ Redick, Anthony Hardaway. The kid works his ass off. He's good. He plays hard. We need Quentin Grimes here tonight to have a double-figure game. I don't care if it's 11, 10 points, but I need him in double figures tonight. I got to have him shooting the three, at least hit a couple of threes, expanding, driving to the basket. I like when Quentin Grimes, if he doesn't have the three ball, he wants to explode running to the basket. We need that from Quentin Grimes tonight. If we don't have that, no chance here with no Barrett. Also, we want to see the second unit. I think the second unit plays extremely hard, extremely well. Let me get this out there, out of the way now. Extremely hard and extremely well. Let me put this here. All right. So, what am I doing here? Hold on a second. I am a little bit fiberglass. That caught me off guard. All right. So I want to see them play well, see them hard, see them work smart for that second unit. We're about a few minutes away. We'll have Chef Dan is in the green room, so he'll join us as well. We know how we do the watch alongs. For some, again, apologize for the technical difficulties. I see Melon is having issues all across their streaming platform. Hopefully they fix that. I've got a crown jewel tomorrow, and I'm contemplating of not doing the stream on there and doing it here. If Randall could show up and give 10 points from Grimes and the Knicks will win the game, let's hope. Let's hope there. But it's going to be a big task at hand, because this is an Eastern Conference favorite in the Milwaukee Bucks. Chef Dan, when you're ready, you just come on board on the stream. Laura, I know you definitely going to join us in a minute. So we got the first tournament. Yes, indeed. There you go. I just like saying big task at hand, big task. That's all it is. You know that. You get the gist of it. You get the logistics on a beautiful Friday. All right, we're waiting for the tip-off here for the first inaugural tournament. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're waiting for a moment. Let me have my code one.
Salute.
Happy Friday, Chef Dan. Happy Friday. I said
happy.
Like Beetlejuice, but hopefully we get some good fortune tonight.
Hey, we need it, man. We need some type of fortune. There's going to be a tough one tonight, especially with my man's out.
Yeah, both of the guys are out tonight. What do we got to do different here? I still think they're still going to play their spirited defense, but just the scoring prowess is what worries us as Knicks fans.
Scoring is going to be a bit of a difficulty. I want Dante DiVincenzo to stay as consistent as he was because he was playing very good defense against the Cavaliers. What I need, though, I need Grimes to show up with some level of consistency. I need Grimes to show up because it's 2 years in a row now where he's just it would be better if he was a non-factor as opposed to what he's been for the past couple of years in the start of the season. He's kind of been like a part and parcel the reason why we lose some of these games sometimes because of just the bad decisions he makes. But the other thing too is I need Randall to show up tonight. I need him to not be as despondent as he was against the Cavaliers the second night. He had a great game the first night, then the second night he just disappeared for some odd reason. And we can't have that tonight, not against these Bucks.
No, all men on deck that are healthy and ready to play tonight. We need them all, and of course, we need a nice. This is a season. This is right now our early season. Be honest with you, it's not just because it's a tournament game. It's a road game early in the season, defined type of game of where the season's going to be. You win this game against a really portable opponent. Now you're talking about, oh, wait a minute, I know it's 2-3. It's still early. It's only game number 6, but this is a big statement game if the Knicks go out here and win this game on Milwaukee's floor on the first game of the inaugural in-season tournament. That gets a lot of cachet, and it tells you what kind of season we're in store, and it puts also a little doubt on first-year head coach for the Milwaukee Bucks if they lose this game.
You're absolutely right. But in the same note, You also, it continues on the regular season, but we also just want to see like how this tournament affects the season and the teams participating in it overall.
So we got Lillard, Beasley, Middleton, Antetokounmpo, and Brook the Crook Lopez. That's your starting five for the Bucks. Brunson, Grimes, Hart, Randall, and Mitchell are the starting lineup. And we're about to tip off here as the referee will blow the whistle. Here we go. And the tap won by the Knicks. And in regular season tournament, it's on its way here on the Sports Jedi Network. Return to the Knicks podcast. Randall working one-on-one with Antetokounmpo, gives the ball up to Brunson. Brunson now gets the screen up high. Brunson driving. Brunson pull-up jumper. It's good. Jalen Brunson. So Knicks on the board, 2-0. The first buckets for the in-season tournament for the Knicks belong to Mr. Jalen Brunson. As Damian Lillard now bounce pass to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo driving. Antetokounmpo scores. Good job on Mitchell Robinson not committing a silly foul early. We're all even at 2. Brunson now, here's Grimes, gats over to Randall. Randall on the left side of the ring, back to Grimes. Here's back again, gets Randall for 3, the top of the key, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton will give this here to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo now with some space, one-on-one with Randall on the left side. Backing in now, and there's a silly foul. Who is it going to be on? On Julius Randle with the check. So the first foul on Julius. Bucks are in their blue uniforms. They're going from left to right. Knicks are in their road whites as they're going to inbound the basketball. Damian Lillard. Lillard looking for an inbounder. Gets it to Antetokounmpo now. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton off the curl. Middleton kicks it back out. Lillard thought about the 3, steps in for the long jumper, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Good positioning there, sticking his butt out and getting that rebound over Crook Lopez. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson stops. Shoots, fading, misses, can't get that one to go down. Here and controlled by the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo now. Antetokounmpo now spinning. Layup is good. Too much speed and too much power for Randall to handle. Milwaukee up 4-2. Here's Brunson back to Randall now. Randall working on the top. Randall driving. Randall kicks it back out to Grimes. Grimes now stops, hesitates, gives it out to John Hart. Hart now. Randall's going to take the catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. So he's bricking. Randall's 0 for 2 from the field. Here's Middleton. Middleton in the high pick and roll. Stops, going to take the 3 himself, and he nails it. Milwaukee opens up a 5-point lead, 7-2. We're under just 2 minutes gone by here. As Brunson now. Brunson driving. Stops. Jumper misses. Mitchell Robinson and misses. Here's Middleton now. Here's Antetokounmpo in transition. Antetokounmpo now with a burst of speed, and Randall gets stuck on quicksand. Those sketchers suck because he gets stuck here. 9-2, and Tom Thibodeau will call a quick timeout as we say good evening to Chris the Flash that's in the chat. Salute, Chris. Randall, I don't know what is he doing out there, but he's got to hit some shots. When he misses, Milwaukee's making them pay, Dan.
You're absolutely right. Randall's always been a rhythm player, so we have to find ways to get him his rhythm. This year, we know he's not going to be Mr. First and Third Quarter. He was that for us last year, but can we find a way to get him to give us something? Because right now, it's tough. He still hasn't found his groove yet.
They need it soon before the ire of the fan base starts raining down on him, and he cannot take criticism or the ire of the fan base. You saw that a couple years ago. That's right now. I'm a little concerned if he has a stinker of a game. I think he's gonna have I have a feeling that he's gonna have a really good game tonight. I'm not a big, me, I'm not a big Julius Randle fan, but I think he's gonna have a pretty good game. These few minutes doesn't look good, but I at the end of the day, I think he's gonna put up some good numbers. I have just got that funny feeling.
You're not wrong for feeling that way. Randall's always, it always just takes one game with Randall, really. It takes one game for him to start feeling good, hitting shots, and then next thing you know, they got a rhythm for him. But he has to find his rhythm first. And then especially in a game where, you don't have RJ Barrett, another 19 to roughly We can even say 17 to 26 points that you can count on. It's very imperative that they find a way for this game to slow it down and get it to Randall to where he can affect the game.
I totally agree with you on that. For him to affect the game and get in that rhythm because they need him. No RJ Barrett. We're missing averaging almost 24 points a game there. At least I know it's early in the season, but still, you don't want to take that for granted, and they're missing that. And now they're down by 7 here, the first time out of the game. Where did they go here? I want to see how they execute this time coming off this timeout from Tom Thibodeau, down by 7. We'll wait for this commercial. Of course, this is a nationally televised game, so the commercials and the breaks will be a little much more longer or extravagant than we're normally accustomed to. So we're definitely going to have some filler and some time. As we wait here, we're still waiting. All right, we're coming back from the commercial break, fellas. Here, ladies and gentlemen. Who's this one? Gold Adure, Ross Gold Adure. Not a bad-looking lady. Stepping up there in sideline reporters. All right, I appreciate that. As they inbounds here to Mitchell Robinson. Brunson now. Brunson kicks it back out to Randall. Randall looking for a curl. Randall now to Brunson. Brunson lost the basketball. Got it. 9 on the shot clock, though. Has plenty of time to recover. Josh Hart. Now Hart driving. Hart with the floater. Misses. Mitchell Robinson kept it alive. Loose ball. Last touch by the Knicks. So, not a good execution on that timeout there. Shot clock's winding down, and they have to just put up a floater or put up something, and the Knicks not starting to shoot the basketball or moving the basketball in timely fashion here, as Milwaukee will lead here with a 7-point lead with the basketball. Middleton working on a high screen. Now he's driving, going up off the glass, and it's nothing but net. Perfect start here for Milwaukee, up 11-2. Up by 9 now. Look how they get back into defense. Hart, Randall. Now here's Grimes. Grimes now back to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. Now behind the back. Randall now driving. Randall's now lost the turnover. Milwaukee, no. Mitchell Robinson got it back. The Cookie Monster misses it. Randall picks up the rebound, the loose ball. They get a new shot clock. 11 on the shot clock. Here's Grimes now. Grimes for 3. And Grimes hits from downtown. Much needed 3-pointer from Quentin Grimes. So stops an 11-0 Milwaukee run. Knicks now down by 6. Lillard now, Middleton. Middleton passes it to Lillard. 9 on the shot clock. Lillard doing a razzle-dazzling, puts up the shot, and nothing but net. Beautiful take there, 13-5. Brunson now. Brunson backing in. Brunson now. Elbow jumper. It's good. Jalen Brunson gets the jumper. Gets with a nice screen.
Jedi, I'll be right back. I got to take
Lillard.
real quick.
Lillard for 3, no problem. And picked up by Hart. Hart. Brunson. Brunson top of the key. Brunson gets a high screen. Brunson driving. We get a whistle. And we're going to say 3-second violation. So the Knicks will shoot a free throw. As they trail here, 13-7. Remember, the ticker is always a couple seconds ahead. Brunson will shoot the free throw. So Brunson will try to add here. Brunson missed. One thing of a bugaboo here for the Knicks early part of the season, a lot of missed free throws. They got to get a better free throw shooting team down the stretch. They're going to be in positions where they're going to ice a lot of games, and they need some free throws. Here's Mitchell Robinson now to Randall. Randall now. Randall by the free throw circle. Randall now driving. Blocked by Crook. Book the Crook. He gets the rebound back. 4 on the shot clock. Randall doesn't know. Now he has to put it up. And he got it as the shot clock expired. So much needed bucket there. Knicks down by 7 now. 16-9 as Damian Lillard will bring the basketball up. Lillard gets the screen, gives it onto the Kumpo, Euro step. Couldn't get it. Crook Lopez, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Oh, traveling, excuse me. So it's a traveling call on Kumpo. It's a turnover. Knicks will get the basketball. With 7:03 left in the first quarter, Milwaukee up 13-9. Brunson will look to inbound here. Crazy Eyes, Bobby Portis will check in the game. Middleton will take a seat. Antetokounmpo will take a seat. Brunson gets it into Hart now. So early substitutions here for Milwaukee. Knicks still keeping their guys out there. Here's Hart. Here's Randall. Randall curling here to Grimes. Grimes stops on a dime. Gives it to Randall. Randall now. Shot clock at 9. Randall now by the free throw circle. Randall driving in. Kicks it back out of Hart. Here's Brunson for 3. Brunson steps into it. Mitchell Robinson comes up the rebound. Hart has to kick it back out. Here's Grimes. Step out for 3. And it's good. Quentin Grimes, Optimus Grimes, has 6 points here. And the Knicks trail by 1. So, again, what did we talk about? We needed Optimus Grimes to have a good game. Grimes with 6 points. He's 2 of 2 from the field and 2 of 2 from three-point line. Kicks it back out to Crook Lopez. And he hits a 3-ball. So, Brook the Crook hits it from downtown. Back up by 4. Here's Grimes. Grimes driving. Mitchell Robinson gets it back to Grimes. Back to Randall. Randall steps in for 3. And Randall hits it from downtown. So Julius Randall, the Knicks down by 1. 16-15. Here's Lillard. Lillard behind the going. Kicks it out. Kicks it back in. Portis from the corner 3. That's off the mark. Rebound by Quentin Grimes. Give it to Brunson. Knicks trying to run. Brunson. Oh, bounce pass there. Bobby Portis got in the passing lane. Portis now. Portis trying to go coast to coast, kicks it out here to Lillard. Lillard kicks it around. Here's Brook the Crook, and that's front of the rim. Rebound by Hart. Hart now brings the basketball, gives it to Randall. Randall now kicks it here to Grimes. Grimes now back to Randall. Randall thought about the 3, driving, lost the ball. No handle. Randall gets it back. Here's Hart for 3, and that's off the mark. Right for the loose ball. Here comes Damian Lillard. Lillard to Portis. Portis, good defense there by Hart. Here comes the Knicks the other way. Bounce past to Hart. Hart going for the layup. Kicks it out to Brunson. Wide open for 3, and he misses. Randall with the rebound. Randall now. Turn around. Jumper. It's off the mark. Mitchell Robinson trying to keep it alive. Mitchell Robinson still keeps it alive. The ball comes loose, and they're going to say loose ball foul. Ball picks up a loose ball foul for Jalen Brunson. As Covington embellished a little bit there, but it is what it is. Milwaukee will take a timeout here with 4:47 in the first quarter. Knicks trail 16-15 here on the Sports Jedi Network. Return of the Knicks podcast. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. We could really use the like. We need your support. We need your support. We need your support. One of the ways to support the channel is hitting that like button, that thumbs up, share it, and as well, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. We appreciate everyone watching us on the Twitter, Facebook app, on the Twitch. We appreciate it. We got a timeout on the floor. Come on, Nick, score the goal. Let's go. We need to score. The way they started off, big task. They're down by 1. They could say they're a little fortunate, but that's the name of that's the name of the game of NBA basketball, game of runs.
What would make them so fortunate? I missed it. What happened?
Well, they're Quentin Grimes is 2 for 2 from 3-point land. He has quick 6 points. They're fortunate because if they would have missed, they could easily be down by 10 or more, double digits. And Grimes, like we said, we highlighted him and we asked him to be a step-up component to this game here. So far, early part of the game, he hit a 3, and Randall hit a 3-pointer. So the Knicks shooting a little better tonight, at least for the start. The first 6 minutes of the game, they're hitting the 3 ball, which is a good, encouraging stat.
You're absolutely right. Though what I would like to see is last time I needed Grimes to have at least 10 points, he stopped at 6. So maybe we can get a bit more aggressive tonight.
And Mitchell Robinson, although hasn't scored anything, but keeping a lot of the basketball alive in the paint, even with Brook the Crook out there, keeping the ball alive, that's going to be opportunities for second chances. And if he continues to get those, look for him to have some easy putbacks. He just missed on a couple of those putbacks, not getting a hand on it or trying to get the tap in, but those eventually, if they continue to be there all night, eventually they're going to start falling in. So that's another encouraging aspect that I like to see from at least big Cookie Monster Mitchell Robinson tonight.
You're absolutely right. This team is going to be a bit more physical. You're not going to get the easy offensive rebounds that you're used to against, let's say, a club like Boston or even Cleveland. But this is still the time for you to, impose your will on the physicality end.
Right, and I'm actually impressed that Mitchell Robinson is getting those opportunities there with how physical they are, the Milwaukee Bucks.
They're not a small size team.
All right, we're waiting for this commercial here. Remember, nationally televised game. The commercial usually takes longer than normal. This is the first inaugural in-season tournament game that the Knicks will play and the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, they're in Group B with the Bucks, the Heat, the Wizards, as well as the Hornets. As they inbound the ball here, Bobby Portis now to Brook the Crook on the top. Brook holds the basketball, gives it to Lillard, 13 on the shot clock. Lillard to Porter. Here's Crook. Now Lopez now backing in on Mitchell Robinson, trying to back in. Stops, turn around, fader on one foot, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Randall. Good job by Mitchell Robinson there. Here's
really good
Randall
defense.
now. Randall being worked on by Covington. Now backing in double team, and we got a whistle. We got another 3-second violation. The Knicks will shoot another free throw here. All right, so Julius Randle looking to tie this game here at the line. He will have the technical free throw. Randle, calm, cool, collected, breathing, using his breathing technique. And he hits the free throw, so we're all leaving at 16 here. With 4:15 here as the Hammer Hartenstein will come in. Also, Randall will have a seat quickly in the game. Here's the anvil. The anvil now. Hartenstein to quickly. Quick now. Quick step back. That's a 2. And that's off the mark. And the anvil gets the tip in. Knicks have their first lead of the game here. 18-15. There you go. Brook the Crook misses. He's sold down at the rim. The rim blocked the shot. Here's Grimes in transition. It's good. Knicks have a quick run here. And the Knicks up by 4. Lillard now. Lillard guarded by Hart. Lillard, former teammates, kicks it out. Covington guarded by Quickly. Long pass to and kicks it back out to Brook the Crook. Now Brook steps, misses, rebound right to Quickly. Good job on the anvil, giving it to Quickly now. Quickly with the basketball. Quickly now. Trying to go quickly now, backs out. The anvil, Hartenstein, back over to, turns over. He was trying to go give and go with Quickly. He didn't read that there. The Knicks returned that ball over. You know what? Although that was a turnover, that was the right play by the anvil, Hartenstein.
Great ideas. They've been having some turnovers off of just great ideas. He's had a couple of turnovers off of some passes to a cutting DiVincenzo where I'm just like, that's the other thing too why I think I haven't been so mad with the Knicks and their turnovers.
Knicks on a 15-3 run in the last 4 close to 5-minute mark. Here's Antetokounmpo who comes back in now. Antetokounmpo now gives it to Covington. Covington for the 3 from the screen. That hits the front of the rim. Rebound right to Hart. Here's Brunson. Brunson in transition. It's good. Hart gets an assist there. So the Villanova Knicks Wildcats are running. Messed up Rose. Frank. What's going on? Woo! And here's Covington for three. And that's misses. Loose ball there. And right to Covington. No, Hart now comes up with that loose basketball. Hart will bring it on the right side. Hart trying to move quickly. Back over to Covington. Covington catching. Actually, DiVincenzo for three. In and out. I called Covington, but it was DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard now. Lillard driving. Lillard kicks it now to Covington. And good cut there. Give Lillard an assist there. So that breaks a drought for Milwaukee. Here's Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly. That ends a 10-0 run there. Quickly with the floater. Misses in and out. Rebound by the Milwaukee Bucks. Here comes Lillard. Lillard now. Kicks it to Portis. And nice threading the needle there. Portis. Here comes Brunson. We call a timeout. So as we say hello to Bruce Frank.
Oh, Gucci Mane the rep is in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Gucci.
So we got a timeout on the floor. With the Knicks up with a 2-point lead. The fact that the Knicks are down, are up by two, is very encouraging. They started off a little sluggish, but I know Milwaukee has had on a run right now, but I kind of like where the Knicks are right now here. Continue playing, especially with those Knicks Wildcats out there on the floor. They very, very astute, always getting in the passing lane. You're going to need a point guard type of level of Damian Lillard to thread the needle against these guys to make those pinpoint passes. You guys saw there with Portis because he's off by a slit or what they call a pubic hair. It's going the other way. All right, we're waiting for a timeout.
Knicks got to get it together. This is a game of runs.
All right, we're ready to come back from this timeout here. 22-20, Knicks up with a minute and 50 here. Left in the first quarter as the inbound here to Hart. Hart now. Kicks it out at the anvil, Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets Brunson on the curl. Brunson stops quickly now. Quickly slips, but keeps his dribble. Quickly now stops, turns around, kicks it out to Hart. To Brunson, 8 on the shot clock. Brunson with the high screen. Brunson for the long jumper from the elbow. He can't come up with it, but Brunson gets the rebound. Kicks it back out to Hartenstein. Quickly now, driving. Quickly, back over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo going up with some contact, but no call. He expected some call, but no call. Referee choked on his whistle. Here comes Antetokounmpo, and of course they're going to call a blocking foul on Antetokounmpo. So the whistles are going the other way. Hartenstein picks up a foul. Ooh, that looked like traveling. Knicks not over the penalty here. They'll inbound the ball here. Crowder. Payne. Antetokounmpo working on Hart one-on-one. Antetokounmpo now making his move, and he picks up another foul on Hart. Fourth team foul. So the second and the final 2 minutes, so free throws were coming out.
Who's going to the line? Giannis?
Yeah.
Okay, get ready to go boil some water, make a lasagna, go bake a cake, make dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. Prep your Thanksgiving dinner early. You can get your Christmas shopping list done because it's going to take a while.
Hey, for some people, they could actually conceive a child at this time they'll take.
You mean get pregnant and conceive the child, right?
Pretty much. And he hits the first free throw here. Some people just need 10 seconds. With a vendetta. So, okay, here we go. Antetokounmpo again, now ready for a second free throw. You still got time to boil a hot dog. And he misses it. He clanked it, but he gets his own rebound. Not good. Got to box out. Here's Crowder. Crowder misses. Rebound by Randall, who's back in the game. Randall gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo now. DiVincenzo driving. DiVincenzo going strong at Porter. No call. So they're letting them be physical on one end, but the other end, they're calling the whistle. Here comes Porter. Back over to Crowder. Back over to Porter. Porter now. Jumper, and that's off the mark. Rebound by DiVincenzo. That should have been a loose ball foul. No call there. But here's the Knicks with the basketball. Hart working on out to the Kumpo one-on-one. Good job that he's going to reset here. Here's Randall. Randall now. Top of the key. He's guarded by Payne. 8 on the shot clock. Can Randall make Payne feel it? Here's DiVincenzo for 3. DiVincenzo from downtown. Give Randall an assist there. Knicks up by 4. With under 15 seconds here, as Cameron Payne will bring the basketball. Gives it to Antetokounmpo. So the shot clock is short off. Here, Knicks are going to try to win this quarter here. Here's Antetokounmpo, now guarded by the Anvil. The Anvil, Giannis falls down. Loose ball. Randall comes up with the basketball. And that's it. That's the end of the quarter. The Knicks up 25-21. It started off a little bit rough, but the Knicks responded with Quentin Grimes, 3 of 3 from the field with 8 points. He had two three-pointers. And Quentin Grimes lead the Knicks here. What a good quarter for the Knicks. On the road, 25-21. But the most important thing is their defense. You know, getting in the passing lane. Antetokounmpo is going to do what Antetokounmpo does, but stopping all the other tertiary players around. I still think they have no answer for Chris Middleton, because when Chris Middleton was on the floor, he was pretty much getting to the basket there. His height and his talent, you could see the difference tonight. Hopefully it doesn't burn the Knicks going forward, but at least when he was out on the floor, the Milwaukee Bucks was in the positive or was playing well.
It's gonna be a burden you're gonna have to give up, and you're also, I feel like the Knicks are just gonna have to give up that what you call it. I think because it's a game of runs, you're just gonna have to wait until, you know, the Bucks get cold and try and take over those moments. Because right now, I don't think the Knicks have the height to take advantage of that. At some point, they're gonna switch around, and regardless, you're gonna have Middleton, Dame, and Giannis on the court. Your best matchups are gonna be Giannis versus Randall, and then that leaves Dame versus Grimes. So Middleton is who? Hart, maybe to. You might get Hart, you might get Brunson at times. Those two are going to switch at times. So it's up to really Brunson to you know, when those matchups happen, to not be a complete negative. I think that's really what it comes down to.
Before we start the second quarter, listen, we got over 125 of you watching along, only 2 likes. We need to get those likes up, fellas, please. You guys been doing a phenomenal job. Take a moment real quick between the first and second quarter to hit that like, thumbs up button. We really need to show that you guys are in full force. You stop by, if you're lurking in the chat, just hit the like button, man. That's all you got to do. Hit the like button. We appreciate it. And, of course, let's get those likes up, fellas. It's Friday night. Let's do it.
Looks like we're about to start the second quarter here. Knicks up by 4, 25-21. I know some people didn't like the City Edition jerseys. I love them, though.
They look good. The only thing that the Knicks, where it said Knicks or New York, it looked a little, like, blurry. But other than that, I
see, like, here's the crazy part. It's just New York twice. But remember, it's the city so nice, you got to say it twice. New York, New York.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think I like them. I do. I like them better than the other one that they had before. I like the black one, my favorite.
Yeah, no, I like it's another. The other thing too is it's a riff on the old school black stripes. Like we've always wanted the black stripe to come back, but if there was a way to also, you know, add in a new touch to it and make it this team's own, I always love that too, because you're always your own, you know, squad at the end of the day. We want this squad to have its own, name and resonance.
Oh, yeah.
As Crowder takes the 3, and that's good. Cuts the lead down to 1. Knicks 25, Bucks 24. As quickly's bringing the ball up, gets it to DiVincenzo. So revenge game is Portis gets the steal. Portis blocked by Hartenstein, and DiVincenzo able to keep it in bounds. Over to Randall. Randall pulls up for 3, and that's off the mark. Crowder the rebound. Gets it over to Payne. Payne bringing the ball up for the Bucks now. 11:20 here left in the first half. As Payne pulls up mid-range, that's off the mark. Randall the rebound. Randall bringing the ball up for the Knicks now. Randall gets it to Quickly. Quickly dribbling around, drives into the paint now, pivots around, kicks it out to a cutting Randall. Randall driving. Randall fouled on the layup. Portis is grimacing down. Looks like he took the worst of that. But that's a look I love for Randall. Yo, Bobby, get up, man. You know what? If he's that dazed, take him out the game. He's clearly hurt. Take him out the game. Randall probably got him in the eye as they slowed it down.
Oh, he got slapped, though. No, that was a slap.
That was a slap.
That was a 5-finger to the face.
So Randall, 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, heading to the line here. 11 minutes left in the first half as he hits the first free throw. 26-24. Randall hits both free throws. 27-24. 11 minutes here left in the first half. Payne has the ball. Payne kicks it out to Portis. Portis top the key. Portis gets it over to Crowder, and Crowder fouled before the shot. Hart picks up the foul as McBride comes into the game. Hart has to sit down. Crowder gets it to Giannis. Giannis over to Beauchamp. Beauchamp to Crowder. Crowder for 3. And that's good. Quickly bringing the ball up here. 10:30 left in the first half. Tied here at 27. It's Quickly driving. Step back. Pivoting. Kicks it out to McBride. Now over to Randall. Randall driving. 2 on the shot clock. Puts up the shot. It's good. 29-27. Knicks with the 2-point lead. Giannis with the ball. Giannis top of the 3-point line. Driving in. Kicks out. Beauchamp for 3. That's good. DiVincenzo bringing the ball up here. DiVincenzo driving, kicks out. McBride for 3. That's off the mark. Crowder the rebound. Loose ball, gets it right back to Payne. Payne to Crowder. Crowder to Giannis. Giannis to Beauchamp. Beauchamp for 3. That's good. Knicks now with the 4-point deficit, 29-33. 9:20 here left in the first half. Randall with the ball. Randall over to Quickly. 10 on the shot clock. Knicks have to be decisive here. It's a lot of stalling and dribbling. No ball movement. Quickly driving. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall fakes the 3. Sidestep. Now takes it. Front of the rim. Beauchamp with the rebound. Beauchamp kicks it out to Payne. Payne to Crowder. Crowder for three. That's good. 36-29. Knicks back to a 7-point deficit and timeout. And the Fiserv Forum is on fire right now. Knicks down by 7, 36-29, as the game takes a commercial break.
Those two Sherry complimentary players hitting the three ball. That's what it is. Beauchamp and Crowder.
Look, I have no problem with that. But the defense clearly has not been ironed out in the details. No one knows who they're picking up because those are open threes. Beauchamp especially. He got two open threes in the same spot, which means there's a miscommunication there. And I know for a fact now, like, we can always try and put the blame on Randall, this, that, whatever. Randall is not supposed to switch off on Giannis. Giannis is on the court right now. That's a man-on-man, stay with your man type of assignment for Randall tonight, meaning someone else is messing up on the coverage.
Yeah, that's where the head coach has to come in and notify his team, the other teammates about that. They're not going to be switching, although the Knicks do a lot of switching. They got to know. They got to let them know if they're going to switch or they're going to go man to man tonight.
But then you can also do hybrids where certain people are switching, but certain people have to stay man on man.
Wow.
The other thing, too, that's a huge problem right now is the offense. With this bench unit, the offense is truly stagnant. McBride isn't ready.
Gideon, salute Gideon in joining us here. Let's continue to get those like buttons, please. Hit that like button. We're climbing. We're doing a good job, fellas. Let's continue to grow.
Looks like we're turning back from commercial break.
Yo, the guy hit a half-court shot.
Damn, you're ahead of me now. What the hell? I'm on MSG too. Kev. As Randall has the ball. 8:30 here left. Randall kicks it out to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson over to Quickly for 3. That's good. The Knicks back in rhythm here. 32-36. Knicks down by 4. Payne has the ball for the Bucks. Payne over to Middleton. Middleton driving. That shot was well defended. Gets his own rebound, but it's fumbling. Ball loose. Gets it out. Beauchamp for 3. Off the mark. Randall to rebound. Randall pushing the ball. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson fakes the 3. Brunson kicks it out to Randall. Randall double teamed. Randall looking in the corner. Now driving in. Randall. They call a foul on Middleton. As Robinson comes back in the game for Hartenstein. And Lillard comes back in the game. Wholesale substitutions here. Robinson gets it to Quickly for three. That's off the mark. And DiVincenzo is able to knock the ball out of bounds off of Middleton. Looks like they're going to do a review off of this. I think the Bucks are challenging it.
Bucks will get the ball back. I don't think it hit Middleton. Remember, new rule in the NBA, you're allowed to challenge. If you win your challenge, you get awarded a second challenge. But if you don't win that first challenge, you are not awarded a second, you lose it. So you really got to be with some conclusive evidence that you're going to get that second challenge. So I kind of like the new rule there with the one, if you get it, you get a second one.
So we're in a commercial break right now.
Here comes all the Christmas commercials, from the Energizer Bunny Rabbit to the Lexus cars to chocolates. You name it, you got it.
Oh, I only got nothing but betting and credit cards and WWE commercials.
Does anyone like Arby's? They have the meats. I get that same issue when I go to the bathroom, when I pee, and people around me, he's got the meat. Wow, Obi Toppin and his band of Merryman destroying the Cavaliers. Let's go, Obi. Talk to them, Obi. Talk to them, Obi. Use the force.
Are they in the third quarter, Argo? They're doing a review right now. So it looks like the Bucks won that challenge.
No, that's right before halftime.
Okay. So I can't say that's really destroying. That's a 17 point deficit. In the NBA, that's not a lot anymore.
That's a successful challenge for Peter Griffin's cousin,
Adrian. Oh man, his son plays for the Hawks. As they kick it out, Beauchamp for three. That's off the mark. Randall the rebound. Randall bringing the ball up, gets it to Quickly. Quickly kicks it to Randall. Randall driving. Randall, and that's picked up by Crowder. Crowder over to Middleton now. Middleton defended by Quickly. Kicks it out to Crowder. Crowder back to Middleton. Middleton, mid-range jumper, got it. Quickly tried to cheat there. He's got to play a little more honest defense. As Brunson has the ball. Brunson, left side, snaking around the pick, gets it to Randall. Randall to Quickly. Quickly, side step three. That's off the mark. Lopez the rebound. Middleton pushes it to Lillard. Lillard has the ball now. Lillard Kicks it out to Beauchamp to cutting Lopez, misses the layup. Randall the rebound, Mitchell Robinson the rebound, gets it to Randall, and Randall to Brunson, and Brunson was yanked down hard. That is... I didn't like that foul.
Hope he's okay.
(32 to 38). Knicks down by 6 right now. 6:30 here left in the first half. Yeah, that wasn't a play on the ball. That should be a flagrant foul.
I kind of disagree because he's just letting him score. He didn't let him fall. He didn't let him fall on the ground. He kept him upright. I as much as I want to get the call ourselves, and I think the NBA is a bunch of pussies. But this was I'm going the opposite. I don't think I believe it or not. I don't think it's that warrant for a flagrant. Then you were talking about being super soft.
I mean, but I understand you're not letting him.
Yeah, just grab them. Mm-hmm. It's a common foul. No wind up. No, nothing to the head. It's. I'm okay with that. Listen, if you think that was not, you want to see flagrant fouls, go watch the Pistons and in the '90s and the Knicks. And all those other defensive teams. You're like, oh, damn. These powder puffs will be pooping in their pants if they were to play that kind of defense.
Brunson hits the first free throw, 33 to 38. Hart back in the game. So on the floor right now is Brunson, Grimes, DiVincenzo, Hart, and Robinson. Brunson hits both free throws. Knicks down by 4 now. 6:20 here left in the first half. As Lillard has the ball. Lillard, they get it over to Middleton. Middleton to Lopez for 3. That's off the mark, but Middleton gets the rebound. Middleton puts up the shot, and it's good. 40 to 34. 6 minutes here. Brunson has the ball. Brunson working the dribble. Drives. Floater. Rims in. Nice. 36 to 40. Knicks maintaining a 4-point deficit. Lillard, deep 3. That's good. Back to 7. .540 here left. Brunson working the dribble. Floater. Nat rims in and out. Fighting for the rebound. DiVincenzo comes up with it. His floater's no good, but Robinson had the rebound and it slipped out of his hand. Bucks ball. Lillard. Drive in. Knocked off DiVincenzo. Still Bucks ball with 14 on the shot clock. 5:20 here left in the first half. And Giannis comes back into the game. As Middleton sits down. DiVincenzo sits down, so Randall comes back into the game. Giannis with the ball. Gets it over to Dame. Dame to Giannis. Giannis misses the free throw, but they say foul by Mitchell Robinson. Or is it on Hart? Giannis is the first free throw. 8-point game here. Hits both free throws. Knicks now facing a 9-point deficit. Brunson over to Hart. Hart to Randall. Randall fakes the three. Randall pulls up midi. Off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Gets it to Grimes. Grimes to three. That's good. Knicks needed that. Back to a 6-point deficit. 39-45. Dame, floater misses. Grimes the rebound. Grimes pushing the ball now. Grimes pulls up for three. Oh, off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Lillard comes up with it. Lillard driving. Puts up off the mark. No good. And they call a foul against the Knicks. Lillard inbounds to Giannis. Giannis back to Lillard. Lillard driving. Loses the ball. Good defense by Grimes. Hart over to Grimes. And they say Brunson stepped out of bounds. .420 here left in the first half. Lillard gets it to Giannis. Giannis spinning. Fall away jumper, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Randall comes up with it. Randall kicks it. Hart kicks it to Grimes. Grimes pivot in. Kicks it out to Hart. Hart over to Randall. Randall, there's a double. Now gets it to Grimes. Shot clock at 4. Brunson floater, got it. 41-45, cutting the lead to 4. Lillard driving, fouled, and the ball almost wedging.
Pull it out. Pull it out.
As he rattles in the first. It's both free throws. Back to a 6-point deficit. 3:30 here left. Randall with the ball. Randall over to Hart. Hart driving, spinning, and that was blocked by Lopez. But Robinson fighting for the rebound, and Knicks able to keep it alive. 3 on the shot clock. Ooh. They were supposed to reset the shot clock. So it hit the backboard. So, but they set it back to 1.7 now. This is crazy. Brunson gets it to Hart, pulls up, and that was blocked. This is, yeah. Giannis has the ball. Fall away jumper, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Robinson comes up with it over to Brunson. Brunson, nice crossover. Pulls up, gets the foul. Brunson to the line. Misses the first one. 41-47. Still a 6-point deficit for the Knicks. Under 3 minutes here left. Brunson hits the second. Goes 1 of 2 from the line. Now it's a 5-point deficit. Connaughton has the ball. Gets it over to Lillard. Lillard gets a screen. Driving. Over to Lopez. Corner 3. And that's good. (42-50). 8-point deficit here. It's Brunson spinning. Spins back out. Over to Randall. Randall fakes a 3. Now driving. Gets fouled and shot won't go, but he's heading to the line. Randall misses the first one. Knicks gotta hit their free throws in this type of game. It's the second one. 7-point game here. 43-50. 2:10 here left. Is Antetokounmpo has the ball. Beyond the 3-point line, gets it to Lopez for 3. And that rattles in. 10-point game here, 43-53. 2 minutes here left. Brunson gets a screen, driving, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes over to Randall. Randall fakes a 3, now driving. And he got fouled. Randall misses the first one. Randall misses both, but Knicks get the rebound. Grimes misses the 3-point shot. Randall almost got the offensive rebound, but it knocked out of bounds. Timeout by the Bucks here, 140 left. 10-point deficit here as the Knicks. 43 points to the Bucks 53.
10-point deficit. Got to start playing. I don't know, man. It's like they want to answer, but Milwaukee has an answer always. Just right now, a better team on the floor. That's all I could think of right now. I'm trying to put my finger. What can I say? But Milwaukee's just better.
And then on top of that, it just really, really sucks not having RJ Barrett. Because at the very least, you could hope that, this wouldn't be a 10-point game with RJ, with the consistency he's shown us thus far in these couple of games that we've seen him in.
I don't know. That's something that's been hitting them since the playoff last season. The missed free throw shooting. It'd be funny if the Rockets come out of that season, win West Group B. I will laugh my ass off.
Lillard has the ball here, 130 left. Lillard just throws it out of bounds. So Brunson gets it to Randall. Randall gets a screen. Randall driving. Randall, jumper off the mark, but Hart keeps the rebound. Over to Randall. Randall for three. Off the mark. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Pushing the ball now. Lobs it up and stolen by Brunson. Nice defense on Lopez. Brunson kicks it to Randall. Randall pivoting. Fall away jumper. No good. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Antetokounmpo driving. Nice defense and foul by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson's third foul. Misses the first one. Hartenstein comes in for Robinson. 50 seconds here left in the first half. It's the second one, goes 1 of 2. Next deficit is brought up to 11. As Brunson pulls up for 3. Got it. Cuts it back down to 8. As Lillard drive in, gets fouled, and then blocked by Hartenstein.
They're gonna review that. That's gonna be a flagrant. He hit him in the head.
I don't think it should be a flagrant though.
Yeah, but when
He
you
made
go,
contact with the ball and he was just swinging down. It wasn't like he went for his head.
I know, but
His
he
head,
touched
it was
the head.
incidental contact, and
I
that's a
know.
block that it's not like he went out of position or anything like that.
They're gonna give him the. They're gonna give him the flagrant. They're gonna give him the flagrant. You'll see. But Randall's 3 of 13 from the field. He continues to struggle.
Thibodeau was challenging this.
Why is he challenging? Why? It was a basketball play, though. But when they challenged, I thought they were looking at the head. See, I didn't know that it was Thibodeau challenging this.
I wouldn't have challenged this.
No, that's a stupid move.
Not a stupid move, just I wouldn't have challenged it.
That was a dumb move. It's a stupid move. You know it was a foul. You could see where Hart fouled him on the hand.
I mean, based on the camera angle they're first showing, it kind of looked like Hart hit all ball. Back to a 10-point deficit here, 46-56. 30 seconds here left as Brunson pivot in, kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes to Hartenstein. Hartenstein to cutting Grimes could not connect to it. Turnover. $15 seconds left here. Lillard has the ball, top of the key, near the logo. Lillard dribbling, fakes it, and traveled. Great defense by Grimes. 0.9 second, or 9/10 of a second here left. Gets it to Brunson. No good. As the first half comes to an end.
56-46. They trail here at the half. Antetokounmpo, the leader. 9 points for Lillard. Knicks trail here with Randall playing a little bit very bad. 3 of 13. But they'll run away from just being right back into, taking the lead. There was some spurts where they had the lead. It's just the game of adjustments. Now we got to see what Coach Thibodeau does with his game adjustments coming in the third quarter, the second half with the team. Right now you have a temperature. Who's got it tonight? Who doesn't? And if he's willing to play with that, with this, how long is he going to stay with the first unit if they come out flat in the third quarter? That's one of the questions. We know that he's like clockwork when he stays with them. What adjustments? This is going to be a good adjustments against that rookie coach Griffin. We'll find out coming up here in the second half. You got some stats before we take the halftime break?
Yes, we already know the points, 46-56. Knicks right now out rebounding the Bucks 34-19. Bucks have more assists, 12-8. Both teams have 3 steals. Bucks are shooting 45% from the field. Knicks are shooting 31%. Bucks are shooting 56% from the 3-point line. Knicks are shooting 33%. Bucks are shooting 80% from the free throw line. Knicks are shooting 58% from the free throw line. Bucks have 4 blocks. Knicks have 1. Both teams have 6 turnovers. And the Bucks have 16 points in the paint, while the Knicks have 12. Leading scorer for the Knicks right now is Jalen Brunson with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. After that, you have Julius Randle with 11 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Quentin Grimes is tied with Julius with 11 points. He has 3 rebounds, 2 assists. DiVincenzo with 3 points, Quickly with 3 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. DiVincenzo, 3 points, 3 rebounds. And Isaiah Hartenstein with 2 points, 3 rebounds.
All right, that's your stats of the first half there. Again, the adjustments, and we will see if are they going to make those adjustments in the second half? We will see. Let's take that halftime break here. Let me make sure I get it going. And enjoy the halftime break.
All right, we are back. We are back. We are back. Halftime program has come to a complete. Hope you guys get your drinks and refreshments complete. We're about to start that third quarter. Don't forget, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Thank you for everyone in the chat. We appreciate you guys on this Friday night. Knicks trail here, 56-46. Right now, the Knicks down by 10. They got to move the basketball, play a little bit unselfish. You saw if you're watching some of the halftime reports, you're looking at Julius Randle getting a lot of the irony of the blame with the ball sticking with him in isolations. They need free-flowing offense, but you need guys to step up as well. You need guys to start stepping up and hitting their shots and taking that ball, demanding that ball away from Julius and executing. That's the big part of the game. If they could execute and do that, they could definitely come out victorious here. They're down by 10. This is a game of runs. Do they have enough for the Bucks speed? I think they could make the right adjustments. Damian Lillard keeping there, shooting well. They just got to play a little more and trust each other. They're still feeling themselves out here in the beginning of the season. We know that this is a team that's played together as a cohesive unit. They just guys got to start stepping up. If Randall doesn't have it again tonight, we need other guys to step up. They seen this one before. They can't just totally put all their eggs in Julius Randle basket. When I mean I'm talking about the collective unit as a team, teammates. All right, they should already know when Randall's on or not. I say, you know what? I got to step up. I got to do the intangibles or the little extra to help us get this victory. Who could step up in the third quarter and the second half of the game other than Julius Randle and Brunson, who's the high man, to bring something going on? Yes. Can someone wake up Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson is one of those players. You're not going to get a lot offensively, but when he's on, he could change the direction of the game. But when he's not on, when he's invisible, when you don't feel him, this is where you're like, man, we need someone to step up. So I can see your point where Mitchell Robinson needs to wake up. As we're waiting to start the third quarter, just wanted to come on real quick and say thank you guys for all the likes. Thank you. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. Please hit the like. If you haven't subscribed, please do. As we wait here for the second half. And we wait here. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be back on early, 12 o'clock, 12:15. We have the WWE Crown Jewel, so we'll get that watch along. Knicks 100, I believe they're too small due to the fact that Middleton, you can see Middleton's height advantage. He's scoring at will. He's becoming a problem for the Knicks. I think this is the time of thing that we talked about. We're not having, and I'm not saying if Toppin was on this team, this will be a different result. I'm not saying that, but when you have height when you have height like a Toppin and 6, you still need height. You need someone that's 6'8", 6'9" to come in there and bang in there with the rebounds. Hart is a good rebounder, but at the end of the day, you still need height. Especially with no RJ Barrett, you kind of shorten your rotation, you shorten your bench, and it's starting to show. And I hate that. Yes, the Mitchell Robinson needs to play more aggressive. I agree with you there, but that's not his game right now. If we're expecting to have a different Mitchell Robinson in year 5, then we're not doing a service to the team. I think Mitchell Robinson is who he is, unfortunately, and I think with most of this team, that's why a lot of these folks always want to improve the team and say that the Knicks have everybody knows what the Knicks ceiling is. a playoff team, possibly win a round. Maybe if everything goes well, 2 rounds, and that's it. Everybody knows their ceiling because of the players and what you get from the players. That's why everyone gets enamored of trying to make a trade and bring in a guy, a superstar, to see if they could raise their ceiling. That's why everybody is very enthusiastic to try to make a move for the Towns, the NB, you name it, because they know what the ceiling is on this team as a collective unit. Maybe second round, maybe first round. The floor borderline play. Just barely making the play-in tournament. And I think as Knicks fans, we want to make sure that as a Knicks fan, we want to make sure that they stay improve. And I think that frustrates us. So we're about to start the third quarter. Thank you, because everyone is playing big men. I mean, look, heck, the defending world champion has the best center in all of basketball, Nikola Jokic. Who are we craving for? Joel Embiid. At the end of the day, size matters. Look at Victor Wembanyama, just came in the league, and he is the flavor of the talk of the league now, with his frame and his height and his scoring ability. Size do matter. I mean, in the game of basketball, man. All right, we're waiting to start the third quarter. To be honest, this era of basketball got paid too much money only to be disappointed. I mean, the salaries, oof. All right, so we're about to start the third quarter. Let's go. Connie says the same thing. Size does matter. Okay, good for you. All right, Bucks will have it. They're going to inbound the ball. We're on our way to the second half here, as Middleton will bring the basketball here. Middleton, high, screen, stops, gives it onto the Kumpo on the wing. Onto the Kumpo, guarded by Randall now. Backing in here, 11 on shot clock, turnaround jumper, and that's off the mark. Fights for the loose ball right to Middleton. Gathers for 3, and that's good. So the second opportunity's there, right to Middleton. They cash in 59-46. Brunson calling a play out here. Randall wants it. Randall, Grimes back to Brunson. 12 on the shot clock. Brunson gets a screen, and they're going to say a foul away. And that will be on Beasley. As Hartwood inbound to Randall, kicks it off to Brunson. Here's Brunson. Brunson driving back to Randall. Randall thought about the 3. Randall kicks it out here to Grimes. Grimes catch and shoot 3, and that hits the front of the rim. Fights the loose ball onto the Kumpo. Beasley gets it. Now Damian Lillard will bring a basketball up. Knicks trail 59-46. Damian Lillard guarded by Hart. Lillard now. Here's the dribble. Driving, kicks it out. Beasley now driving baseline, puts up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Here's Beasley. Here's Brunson versus Beasley. Now Robinson gets the basketball. Robinson hands it off to Hart. Hart curl, wide open for 3, and he misses. Rebound onto the Kumpo. Knicks got to hit their open 3s. Can't miss it up. Here's onto the Kumpo now. Stops, kicks it out. Brook Lopez for 3, and he misses. Rebound by Robinson. Gives it to Randall. He pushes it immediately to Brunson. He's guarded on a mismatch with Brook Lopez. Now Brunson tries to beat speed with baseline, and he does. So Jalen Brunson, using his feline quickness, go baseline with the layup. Knicks trail by 11. 18 points for Jalen Brunson. Here's Middleton. One-on-one on Hart. Gets the high screen. Pick and roll here. Way down to the Kumpo, and the Kumpo in the lane. Kicks it out. Lillard step in for 3, and he got it. Give onto the Kumpo an assist there. Damian Lillard from downtown, 62-48. That's going to be lethal if they have that all day, all season, that combination there. Here's Brunson. Here's Mitchell Robinson. Robinson now. Hart. Knicks look stagnant. Here's Brunson. Step back for 3. And Brunson got fouled, and he will go to the line. Beasley. So it'll be a 3-5 shot. Let's go. Hit that like. Of course, he did not allow Brunson to land on the 3, and that's a foul. Now, I know you're trailing here. They're going to check to see if they upgrade it to a flagrant foul. I don't know. That's a borderline play. I don't know what you think there. I think that's a borderline play.
It's going to be a flagrant because he just doesn't. He has no regard for where the player's landing spot is.
And he turned his back.
And
that's
you
why
just you know better as a veteran.
Yeah.
There's other places you could look at the shot fall.
No flagrant.
What?
That's what I said was a 50-50. But I agree with you. It could be a reckless closeout because you had hip to hip. You had hip to hip contact. I mean, you turned around and you just laid your hip in there. That's still.
And it's not like you were doing anything defensive after that. You could have clearly moved out of the way.
So a little bit of a questionable call here, but Brunson has to hit the free throws, though. You get 3 free throws coming up here. Brunson hits the first one, 49-62. And he hits the second, 50-62. Knicks down by 12. And he hits all 3, completes the 3-point play, the 3 free throws. 62-51. As Lillard brings the basketball up, Lillard gets a high screen from pulls up the floater, and he misses. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Gives it to Hart. Hart now pushes. Grimes for 3. Transition, and that's off the mark. Rebound Hart again. Kicks it back out of Randall. Randall now gathers. Gives it to Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. They're going to reset. He's got Middleton, but Middleton now he bounced past to Randall. Randall catch and shoot 3, and that's off the mark. Richard Robinson had a hand on it. Good box out by the Bucks. Now they'll bring the basketball up. Here's Middleton now. Middleton working on Grimes. On the right side, he goes top of the stops, top of the key 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Gives it to Brunson. So 8:40. It's 62-51 now. Give and go here. Randall now in the paint. Nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Grimes. 9 on the shot clock. Grimes now driving. Kicks it back to Randall. Randall now driving. Randall drives, stops, turns around. Here's Hart. 2 on the shot clock. Catch and shoot 3 for Grimes. At the buzzer, it's good. 3-pointer. Hart gets an assist there. So Grimes 4 of 8, and he's shooting well tonight. $14 points for Quentin Grimes. So Optimus Grimes with 14. Here's Beasley. Kicks it back out onto the Kumpo. Thought about it. He has a 3 open. 1-on-1 with Robinson. Baseline. Drives. Kicks back out. Stolen by Hart. Hart now in transition. Hart all the way. Reverse layup. It's good. It should have been a foul on Middleton, but no call. So the Knicks defense, now it's a 6-point game here in transition. They're back into it. We got a whistle timeout here by Peter's cousin, Mr. Griffin. 8-0 run here by the Knicks.
That should have been
that's contact. What are they looking at?
it's just times where I think the referees are just watching the game like us. But even then, we could see that and go, and one.
All right, we got a timeout on the floor. Let's go. Darnell, which coach? Griffin or Thibodeau? I think all coaches won every game.
I like this commercial. I can't lie. The commercial with Kevin Hart, Allen Iverson, and Stephen Curry. They're like,
I got Popeye. I got Wingstop chicken. No, I got the Wingstop chicken. Remember, I'm on the ESPN feed.
Oh no, but it's like it's just a Chase commercial. You never seen it?
Probably not. If I see it, I'll say yes. I don't recall.
Okay, you all right? We'll watch it together after the game. It's hilarious. It's just basically a riff on the practice rant, but they're talking about cash backing.
Oh, okay. I got to see that one.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
You know what? I looked at that Corona commercial. I could go for a cold Corona with a nice line. Oh, you know what? I do have a seltzer of a hard pear. I bought a hard pear beer or cider. Hard pear cider. Did I ask a question? I didn't think I did. I ask.
No, you just said you wanted a cold Corona.
Yeah, I thought it said didn't hear your question, Jedi. I didn't say it. I didn't ask a question, but oh, the question was what coach? There you go. Now let me reverse. Which coach face wanted it more? Because all these coaches want to win. That was my question, Darnell. Now refresh. That's Covington. Gives it here to Lillard. Lillard here wide open Beasley, and he misses front side of the rim. Here's the Knicks want to push hard now. Good job for they're getting back in transition, but here's a three from Grimes, and he misses. He's Antetokounmpo, and we get a the carry. Rare call in the NBA, but they call it once in a blue moon, like a Haley's Comet. All right, Knicks have it on this turnover. Down by 6, looking to cut it to 4. As look at the Pacers came back on the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers came back on the Pacers. They're only down by 3. Here's a 3 by Randall, and he misses. Randall stinks. 3 of 15. Lillard, alley-oop to Antetokounmpo. Nope, couldn't get it. Picked up by the Knicks. Good defense by the Knicks there. Bad execution by the Bucks. Here's Randall now in transition. Randall to Brunson off the curl. Brunson driving. Brunson with the floater. It's good. Jalen Brunson. Knicks down by 4. So the Knicks charging back. They're on an 8-0 run right now. Lillard. Antetokounmpo. Gives it here to Beasley. Beasley kicks it out. Lillard for 3. Trying to end, and he breaks a drought. They hit a 3 ball. That ends a 10-0 Knicks run here. I said 8-0. It was a 10-0 run. 65-58. Hart. Brunson. Back to Randall. Randall. 10 on the shot clock. Now hands it off to Grimes, back to Randall, give and go. Randall to Brunson. Brunson now driving, steps up, and he gets a better shot, knocks it down. So down by 5. Jalen Brunson carrying the Knicks. Halfway through the quarter, 65-60. Antetokounmpo now. Beasley on the curl. Beasley stops, looking for someone for help, kicks it out to Brook Lopez. Lopez back to Beasley. Beasley right to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the 3, and he nails it from downtown. Giannis's first 3, 68-60. Here's Randall back to Brunson. Brunson now he's going to take his own 3, and that comes off the mark. Rebound by Antetokounmpo. Knicks cannot stand there trading buckets. They need to move the basketball. Here's Lopez. Now he catches shoots for 3, and he misses. Covington kept the ball alive, kept the rebound. Stolen by Hart. Hart now. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson in transition. 4-3, and that's hits the front of the rim. Rebound by Randall. Randall to Grimes. Grimes thought about the 3. Hart thought about the 3. Now he's driving. Kicks it back out to Brunson. Brunson now driving in the circle. Clock to 4. Back to Hart. Hart catch and shoot 3, and it's off the mark. Rebound by Brook Lopez as Marvison goes down, but it looks like he's okay. Slow getting up. Here comes they have numbers if they hurry. Lillard, Covington wide open, and he puts it off the glass. He's sold out. He missed it. Here comes Hart. Hart got fouled by Antetokounmpo. A little sloppy sequence there for both teams there. Maybe a little fatigue back and forth, but as we get some changes here, some substitutions. He had a wide open layup, Covington, and he just missed it. Covington is not 7 feet. Richard Jefferson is such a tool.
I'm glad I got Clyde and Kenny.
All right, so the Knicks are going guard heavy. Here comes, here's Brunson. Gets a high screen. He's guarded by Lillard. He's working on Lillard. Lillard almost stolen away, but Brunson kept his dribble. Bounce pass hit Hartenstein, and the Anvil gets it there. Give Brunson an assist, getting that ball deep inside with penetration. 68-62. Portis wide open for Crowder, and he misses side of the rim. Rebound by the Bucks. Now Crowder takes another 3, and he nails that. You give a shooter second opportunities at an open look, they're eventually going to nail it. Here's Brunson. 4 or 5 from downtown for Crowder. Here's Grimes. Grimes driving, and he turns the ball over, trying to find Hartenstein. Again, another good cut, another no look, and a turnover with time in the season. Once they get to know each other and trust one another with practices, those are going to be cleaned up in the future. So a little bit of encouragement, even though it's a turnover. Here's Covington, and we get a foul on the floor. 3:46 mark, 71-62, Bucks up. So Milwaukee shooting 15 of 28 from three-point line. Their 3-ball is on fire tonight for them, propelling them here, but it's a close game here. Here's Crowder. Kicks it back out to Lillard. Lillard now gets a screen, kicks it out to Portis. Portis swings. Crowder, another open 3, and that's wins. Rebound by Hart. Hart now comes up with the rebound. Hart now in transition, trying to go coast to coast. Layup, it's good. Oh, Hart with all heart takes it coast to coast, 71-64. Here's Damian Lillard. Lillard now. Portis, Crowder. Here's a 3 wide open and nailed it. Beauchamp with 3, and the good shooting continues as Tom Thibodeau is disgusted and called a timeout. So kudos to Beauchamp hitting the 3-ball and Crowder propelling the second units for the Bucks here, giving some lethal shots. Knicks got to close out the 3-point perimeter and stay at home there.
Yeah, they got to, once again, this bench unit does not know their defensive coverages. And they're not communicating either. Because that's the only way you get those open shots. It's like if you're switching, that's fine. But that means you're switching with no communication. Because now you're just assuming. And when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. And I don't want to be an ass. So it's like, like that's, if you're switching a lot, then you have to be all right, switch. And then, say it out loud and have it, be communicated. That's the only way, because those open shots don't happen like that. It's not like such a, clear breakdown on defense. And, oh, I thought you had this guy. No, it was supposed to be a switch and no one communicated it.
All right, we waited for this timeout to come out here.
It's crazy. This is sometimes like it's the simplistic things. That's what makes the game so, I don't know. It makes it such a wonder.
And Mr. Tucker says they're clipping every shot when it comes to the Bucks.
Yeah, because we haven't really. There's only been one instance where the Knicks have pushed the lead. I think the Knicks have one more good run in them where they can take the lead, but they have to be selective about the timing of when they can influence that. And it's really going to be led off of defense. This is going to be a defensive game. The Knicks are going to have to play solid defense. You're going to have to communicate. It's not going to be a lot of, wondrous plays, but you just got to communicate. Put yourself in the right spots, and then you can get those wondrous plays.
And Mr. Tucker says they should have put Evan Fournier in the game. They could have done that in the second quarter earlier, but now it's a little too late right now, Tucker.
No. For everything that Evan Fournier gives you on offense, it's not consistent enough for what he gives you on defense.
I wish they move him already, because if he's just sitting there as an ornament, it kind of frustrates me. Bring me a player that's in there. Give me I don't care right now if they give me a guy who just does nothing but rebound. Listen, at this point, as much as I say we can't stand him, I'd rather have Christian Thompson in there than Evan Fournier, because at least Thompson's going to give you rebounds and he's going to move around with the ball and defend than Evan Fournier, because I can't stand seeing him. If we're not going to play him, we can't have him on this team. Bring me a player to play, and because this team needs a player. I think this team, we're not going to be good if we're only playing 9 deep every freaking game. We're going to be worn out. We gotta play 11 to 10 early and then shorten it. And this is not, to me right now. It looks like the season is going to be a recipe for disaster. Here's Hart quickly, and it's only game 6, 7, and quickly gets the whistle. 3-point play for quickly. Oh, he got fouled by Cameron Payne. He so did well in the air. Let's see if we could complete this, because we haven't had anything greatly here, positively wise, and we got it 74-67. So a 3-point play completed. Payne, Portis, Covington driving, Covington and dishing it out there, lays it in there. Nice move there. Give him an assist there. Easy bucket. So Connaughton driving and setting up his partner there. 67-76. No Giannis, no Middleton. Isn't the Knicks have to make a run here with this unit out on the floor? It's quickly stops, turns around, jumper, and he gets the nice roll. He buttered it in. 76-69. Here's Payne. Kicks it back out of Portis. Covington again. Covington stops, kicks it out. Portis driving, stops, turns around, jumper with a spinner, and he misses. Last touch, And that was Beauchamp as he goes down hard on the court. Knicks were inbound quick, trying to get numbers. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Euro gets fouled, put it up, count it, and one. Chance for a three-point play for Jalen Brunson. Knicks again down by 5 with the 2-minute mark, like Chef Dan said. Another run where they could possibly tie or take the lead, but they got to continue to get the defenses stopped and, of course, execute. Chance for a three-point play for Jalen Brunson. He'll go to the line. Trying to cut it down to 4. Completes the three-point play. It is a 4-point game at the 2-minute mark. Cameron Payne will bring the basketball up. This is game number 1 of the in-season tournament, Group Stage B of the East. Covington now. Kicks it back out here. Here's Beauchamp. Beauchamp stops. Portis now one-on-one on the hammer. Turns, spins. And that's a nice cook shot there by Portis. Back up by 6. Under a minute and a half here. 90 seconds in the quarter and a half. No, here comes Covington. Covington in a fast break. Beauchamp. And that is going to be a foul. Foul. Look how Milwaukee pushes immediately. Oh, it's a goaltend. So chance for a three-point play. That's a backbreaker right there. In 9 minutes, Beauchamp with 11 points. So he's instant offense. He misses the free throw, and the ball is back tap, but the Knicks come up with it. Here comes Brunson. Kicks it back out. Hart wide open for 3, and that's front of the rim. Knicks not hitting their 3. My Milwaukee are. So that's the difference in the game here. Here's Middleton, who's back in the game. Middleton now, driving on Quickly now. Good job by Quickly sticking on him like white on rice. Here's Beauchamp. Beauchamp again, and he gets it. Beauchamp having a happy meal moment out on the court, puts the lead back to 10. So Beauchamp answering the bill here with 16 points. Here's Brunson. Brunson now. Bounce pass here to Hart. Hart got fouled. So he'll go to the line. Had a chance for a three-point play, but couldn't execute. But he will go to the line with under a minute here, 51.6 seconds for Hart. Yeah, that was extremely quick for them to go back up by double digits. Felt like the Knicks worked hard just to get it a 4. As Hart gets the free throw in, it's 73-82, 9-point game here. Looking to cut it to 8 with 51.6 seconds in the third quarter. And he goes 2 of 2 from the line. It is an 8-point game. As they inbound here, Cameron Payne will bring the basketball up, 82-74. Here's Portis. Portis now spins. Portis going strong. Portis misses. Strong take, but couldn't finish. Here comes Brunson. Brunson the other way. Brunson, Euro step. Brunson with the float. It's good. Jalen Brunson back to 6. 30 points for Jalen Brunson, his first of the season. Here's Middleton. Payne. Middleton. Good job they let him play. 8 seconds between clock shot and clock. Here's Middleton. Middleton stride. Euro stepping, puts it up. Nope, can't finish it. Here's Hart. Knicks can hold for the final shot. Here's Quickly. 9 on the shot clock. Quickly now. Kicks it back out. DiVincenzo wide open for 3, and that's off the mark. And we will go to the fourth quarter. While the Knicks trail by 6, 82-76. You see Milwaukee, whenever they get close, whenever it gets a little hairy, they go on a run and increase it by double digits. But the Knicks continue fighting back here, and they're down by 6. They could be fortunate because Milwaukee is shooting the 3-ball lights out as a team collectively while the Knicks are struggling with the 3-ball. But here we go in the fourth quarter, only down by 6. So this game is out there for the taking if the Knicks could hit some shots, move the basketball correctly, and defend. And we will go to the fourth quarter with the Knicks trailing here by 6. Let me get the fourth quarter thumbnail going, and then, Chef, your assessments of the fourth quarter.
fourth quarter, once again, I believe the Knicks have one good run, but they can't waste it. And it's based off of defense. Now they're building the right principles off of it right now. And I know Jalen Brunson is attacking, but at some point, that starting unit's going to have to come back, and Randall's going to have to find a way, be it on the floor or at the line, to complete the buckets and help the Knicks along the way.
Oof. It's going to be a good one. This fourth quarter is going to be a real good one. Brunson, 30-point effort. 30-point effort for Jalen Brunson here.
Let me ask you before the fourth quarter starts, do you like those tournament courts? I kind of like them. Something different.
Yeah.
I like them all across the NBA. Mm-hmm.
Everybody's going bananas at the Spider-Man 2 game on PlayStation 5.
I wasn't going to buy that PlayStation 5.
I stopped that PlayStation 3.
I have the 4, but I don't even use it. It's not
That's
hilarious.
right. That's the same thing. That's the same thing.
It as a TV
I stopped
stand.
that 3.
That's what I use it for.
I used to use it as a DVD player, but now everything's streamed.
Yeah.
Or Blu-ray.
Brunson. Started the fourth quarter here. Brunson has the ball over to Hartenstein. Now to Randall. Randall back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein top of the key. Gets it to Brunson. Brunson gets the foul. Jumper. Rolls off the rim. So Beauchamp with the foul. Brunson to the line. It's the first one. 77-82. 5-point game. Four-point game. Should have been a lane violation. Payne brings the ball up. Gets to Middleton. Middleton driving, kicks it out. Lopez, corner three. That's good. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson working the dribble. Sidestep jumper, got it. 5-point game. 11 minutes here left in the fourth. Payne has the ball. Payne over to Middleton. Middleton kicks it out. Giannis for three. That's good.
That's the second three of the night. They're shooting the three ball good.
Yeah. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it out to Randall. Randall over to Quickly. Quickly driving, takes the floater, and that's a goaltend. Payne with the ball. Gets it over to Middleton. Middleton, that pass knocked up, gets the ball back, pulls up jumper, off the mark, quickly with the rebound. Knicks bringing the ball up. Quickly, working a dribble around the Hartenstein screen. Kicks it out to Randall. Randall to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo pulls up for three. And that rims in and out. Antetokounmpo bringing the ball up. 10 minutes here left in the fourth. Pulls up for three. That's good. Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets the screen. Gets the bump. Pulls up jumper. Got it. Close to 9 minutes here left in the fourth. As Antetokounmpo has the ball, he's driving. Kicks it out to Payne. Payne travels. And Brunson sits down. Grimes comes back into the game. As they get it to DiVincenzo to Randall. Randall to Grimes. Grimes back to Quickly. Quickly. Working, rejects the screen, pulls up, floater off the back rim, but he draws a foul. 9 minutes here left in the fourth. 7-point game here. Quickly, it's the first one. Beasley and Connaughton check back in. Hits both free throws. 5-point game here. Lillard bringing the ball up for the Bucks. Gets it to Antetokounmpo. Now back to Lillard. Lillard over to Lopez. And they call foul on Hartenstein. Second on Hartenstein. Lillard inbounds to Lopez, back to Lillard. Lillard over to Lopez. Lopez floater off the mark. Knicks with the rebound. Quickly bringing the ball up. 8:40 here left. Quickly gets the screen. Quickly drive in, gets bumped. Sidestep jumper, got it. 3-point game here. 88-91. 8:20 here left in the fourth. As Lillard has the ball. Gets it to Antetokounmpo. Now high post, drive in, baseline, and he gets fouled by Hartenstein. Oh, it's on Randall. Randall second. This is the first one. Ball don't lie. Rattles in the second one. 4-point game here. Quickly. Gets it to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Randall to Grimes. Grimes to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen. Quickly. Back to Hartenstein. Hartenstein down the rim. Couldn't get the dunk. They get it to Connaughton. Back to Lillard. Lillard. Lopez open for three. Misses it. Knicks with the rebound. DiVincenzo pushing the ball over to Quickly. And Quickly blocked by Lopez. They get it onto the Kumpo. And Hartenstein commits the foul. Giannis blocked Hartenstein on that dunk attempt. Antetokounmpo hits the first one. 88-93, 5-point game.
Knicks are battling. They just can't get over that hump.
Yep. They got one more run, though. Time it right. Play good defense. Sound defense. It's the second one. 94-88. Knicks down by 6. Quickly trying to call out a play here. Quickly driving. Stops. Turns around. Gets it to a cutting DiVincenzo. And DiVincenzo blocked by Lopez. 6 blocked by Lopez. And good hustle by DiVincenzo, but the Bucks keep it alive, and Lopez air ball. And Crowder is fouled.
Those 50-50 balls, man. We got to get them, man. As we say, thank you, Marilyn Tinsley, Knick fan, ride and die.
They inbounded to Lillard. Brunson checked back in. Defensive 3 seconds against the Knicks.
You don't want to give them any free shots or any free throws, man. You gotta that, especially in the fourth quarter when you're knuckling back and forth with this team.
You don't have a challenge. You're down a timeout. You got to work correctly. And Antetokounmpo with the ball. Dribbling, driving. And he traveled.
Oh, yeah. Jesus. Right in front of the official, too.
Seven minutes here left in the fourth. Brunson with the ball. Fakes the handoff, drive in. Layup, got it. 90-95. 5-point game here. And Lillard gets fouled by Grimes. Timeout on the court here.
Knicks are over the limit early too. 5-point games, but they're over the limit early in the fourth quarter here. So it's going to be Milwaukee free throw fest all throughout the remainder of this game here. I like Brunson. They weren't determined of continue to attacking the paint despite Brook Lopez with 6 free blocks. I believe that's 3 in the fourth quarter here. Start the quarter. And I like that he was still had the moxie and the goal and the wherewithal to continue to go into the paint and attacking the paint. Leaders lead by example, and I think that hopefully that can contagious on the team all around with Jalen Brunson. He's having a phenomenal night, carrying this Knicks team on his back against a really good Milwaukee Bucks team. You could see they're shooting the 3 ball, they're defending the paint. Although the Knicks got 34 points in the paint to 23 for the Bucks, still Milwaukee's still at times defending that paint at well. But the Knicks gonna have to continue to go into the bread and butter, scoring inside, and they better not be deterred or persuade not to with Brook Lopez's early blocks. Just continue grinding, continue attacking the paint. I think and defend. If they defend well and attack the paint, I think that's a recipe of sealing this win on the road. Yes, it's enough time to go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. We got the Knicks orange towel going for the rally. Let's go. We're gonna rally this on the road. It's a season tournament game. Let's go, coño. Vamos, puñale. Let's go, Knicks. Let's do this.
There's only one person I'm not opposed to taking the 3.
On the Knicks or on the Bucks?
On the Knicks.
You're not opposed.
Yeah. I'd rather this person take the 3. Randall.
Okay.
But what I need is a 3-pointer where he's standing still, doesn't have to sidestep, just catch and shoot. He hasn't had that all night. He's been sidestepping all night, so he needs a standstill 3. I think that gets him going.
Also, he needs to catch it in rhythm, like as soon as catch and shoot, like you said, no sidestep, get the basketball, set, fire, wide open look with no thinking. I think Randall can nail that, and like you said, Randall's one of those players that if he gets going, maybe he could get hot, and maybe along with Brunson's hot streak, will rally and take this game 1 of the tournament on the road tonight. It's a 5-point game with under 7 minutes. Anything can happen, but they still got to get back to the fundamentals: rebound, defend, and then execute their passes. Those are the fundamentals. Fundamental one-on-one. If they do that, they're going to put themselves in position to make it a 1-possession game or actually take the lead on the road. So we shall see when we come back from this timeout break. I'll keep waving the towel while you do the call. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Let's wield this victory, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this.
Lillard at the line. It's the first one. Sub 7 minutes here. 6-point game. Both free throws are hit. It's a 7-point game. Brunson. Stolen by Lillard. Lackadaisical on the handoff. Pulls up deep for 3. Off the mark. Alive. Quarters for 3. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson pushing the ball. Gets to Grimes. Grimes for 3. Got it! 4-point game here. 14 points for Grimes. Lillard. Dribbling. Kicks out. Connaughton with the ball over to Portis now. Portis in the paint. Portis. Spinning. Floater. Off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson. Dribbling. Brunson. Pivots, kicks it out to Randall. Randall, driving. Randall kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson, driving. 4 on the shot clock. Over to Randall. Randall for 3. Off the mark. Lillard driving. And they say he got fouled.
Damn. That was a swing play. That was a swing play there that Randall. I wish he would have nailed that 3. That would have been a momentum changer.
Julius Randle, 3 of 16 tonight.
But those are the style of threes that I would like him to take. Spot up, no thinking. That's the ones I want him to take.
No, but
I know he had Portis on him.
Readjust his footing. I just want catch and shoot instantly. But it was great defense by Crowder, so that's why I can't get mad. Lillard hits both free throws. Back to a 6-point game. Brunson. Driving. Brunson. Stripped. And Knicks playing good defense. Hart almost came up with it, but Lillard comes back with the ball. Lillard, deep 3, way off the mark. Hart comes up with it. Hart over to Randall. Over to Brunson. Brunson gets the screen. Pulls up for 3. And that's off the mark. Lopez the rebound. Giannis driving. Misses. Good defense by Robinson. They get it to Brunson. Driving. Gets the layup. 40 points for Brunson. 4-point game. 4:20 here left in the fourth. 95-99. Lillard driving. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Over to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fakes a 3 and draws the foul.
Got the Cookie Monster.
I don't know why Robinson jumped forward. You have way better vert if you jump straight up.
Got caught in a moment. I'm gonna give him the benefit of that caught in a moment. Super foul, but I give him.
I know, but he's such a better athlete because if you jump straight up, I don't think there's any shot that any athlete in the league can get past him.
All right, so Antetokounmpo is going to the line. You got a chance to bake a cake. You go or make an apple pie or a grit cake, or you could go conceive a baby. Here we go.
This is the first one.
This is the first one. Wow, that car looks nice in Denver.
Misses the second one. Or don't lie.
This is going to come back to bite Milwaukee in the ass.
Middleton back in the game. Misses all 3. Ball don't lie. Brunson bringing the ball up. Gets it to Hart. Hart to Randall. Randall to Grimes. Grimes back to Brunson. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson has Middleton on him. Brunson step back 2. Rims in and out. And Bucks have the ball. They get it to Middleton. Middleton spinning, driving, blocked by Grimes.
Let's
Grimes
go,
pushing
baby.
the ball now. Grimes gets it to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen over to Grimes. Grimes to Randall. Randall driving. Randall spinning. Layup. Gets it!
Finally. Let's
2-point
go.
game. 97-99 here. 3 minutes left. Lillard has the ball. Lillard. Driving, spinning. Lillard. Layup. Got it.
Hmm.
97-101. Back to 4. Brunson gets the drive, kicks it out to Randall. Randall, and he gets fouled.
All right, here we go.
Third on Giannis.
Here we go. Here we go. We have a timeout on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. There's still plenty of time. But before we get back from the commercial breaks, yeah, we need right now to go wash your fingernails, wash your hands, because it's nail biting time. You don't want to eat those nails all filthy. You don't know where you had your fingers at. So go clean your nails because it's nail biting time. I just wanted to put that funny joke out there. Let's go. Damn, Knicks. We got a chance to get this on the road. We got some free throws coming up. Let's go. There's still plenty of time here. You got to defend. We got to execute our offense, and we have to rebound the basketball, and we have to hit our free throws. Let's go. Orange towels up. Let's do it.
Let's go Knicks, baby.
You go. I got it. I'm watching that commercial now with the Kevin Hart with the broken ankles and Iverson.
No,
It's money.
no, not that one.
Oh, he dead.
Nope, not that one. It's another one.
Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit that like button, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We do all the Knicks watch-alongs here. We also do football. We do wrestling tomorrow afternoon, as well as hockey, baseball. We also review the Marvel, DC, Star Wars, you name it. We do it here, man. Take a look. We have some old programs there. You take a look at what we're all about, and welcome to the Sports Jedi family. For all the new folks that are subscribing to us. We're just a fan to the fans. That's all we want.
$241 here remaining.
Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate it. Look at that. We go. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the Sports Jedi Network family. Appreciate you. Mr. Darnell Davis, hands up, crossed, fingers crossed, stop the threes, and we'll be okay. I think if we do stop the threes, yes, that's a recipe for victory. Can't let those extra. Also, the second opportunity rebounds that leads to those threes, Darnell. That we see that film a lot on these watch-alongs. We got to make sure that doesn't happen to our Knickerbockers this evening. I like DiVincenzo.
241 here left. It's the first one.
And you're scoring with the clock turned off too, Chef. That's what's great about it.
Yep. Misses the second one. Goes 1 of 2. 98 to 101. 3-point game here. 2:30 left as Lillard has the ball. Lillard. Middleton over to onto the Kumpo. Travels.
Ooh, big call. They have to capitalize. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Yes, Johnny Davis. Let's go.
So Brunson gets the inbound. Bringing the ball up. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson driving. Floater blocked. Lillard bringing the ball up. Lillard driving. Layup off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Robinson. Oh, fouled. Still Knicks ball.
All right. We're gonna remove this scoreboard. We like to take it off because we want to make sure that nothing gets spoiled. We'll go with this view instead. All right, so Milwaukee will lose their challenge regardless of the outcome. This is their second challenge. We'll see, but it looks like Damian Lillard touched it last. It looks like an unsuccessful challenge.
Oh, that might be unsuccessful.
Jose Melo in the building. I agree with you. I think it hit his hand as well.
Yeah, it hit his hand last. That's what they're showing on MSG. It looks like it's going to be Knicks ball. Gucci Mane was right. Atlanta's finest.
They're being very careful, very thorough to make sure that they get the right call. There's a lot of implication on these games, especially
this
if
is literally sub 2 minutes, 1:59.
New York, you mean Milwaukee?
He meant Milwaukee.
They don't need the 3 ball, ladies and gentlemen. They can still get the 2. There's still plenty of time. Let's get those rally towels up. Let's go. They don't need the 3, guys. They could get the 2. Play defense. There's plenty of time.
Brunson gets the inbounds. 3-point game here, 98 to 101. Brunson gets a switch on Lillard. Over to Randall. Randall driving. Fall away jumper. Got it.
Nice.
Let's
go.
Game. Lillard with the ball. Over to Middleton, back to Lillard. Lillard kicks it out. And Lopez just turns it over. Great defense.
Yeah, let's go.
124 here left.
Go take the lead now. Let's go.
Brunson with the ball. Over to Randall. Randall driving. Randall nearly lost it. Gets it to Brunson for 3. Got it!
Yeah!
Knicks lead by 2. Timeout Milwaukee, their last one.
43 points for Jalen Brunson. Oh,
this is
baby.
45.
Woo. Woo. Talk to them, Brunson. Talk to them, Brunson. Let's go.
43 points. You're right.
A minute and 10. You still got to guard the 3 ball. If you're the Knicks, you want to guard the 3. And you know that they're going to drive. This is Dame time. He wants to endear himself to his new team. That, you know what? This is where Damian Lillard likes to peacock or get the ball and try to take over. Those type of players step up, but you have to you can't overcommit with the double team because he's going to find the open shooter in Middleton or company, and that's dangerous, especially Crowder, who's been shooting the 3 ball, lights out. So you got to pick your poison one-on-one. I think they have enough to defend them one-on-one, so you got to stick with your 3 ball, your shooters, your assignments.
Also, the Knicks cannot play to not lose. They have to play to win. As Giannis has the ball, defended by Randall, gets it to Lillard for 3, and that's good. Lead by 1 here. As Brunson has the ball. Brunson driving, spinning. Brunson pivots, jumper, banks, short. Middleton rebounds. 46 seconds here left. Knicks have to play good defense. And Middleton driving. Middleton kicks it out. Lillard, layup, fouled, and 1.
Oh, that was a soft foul.
Where's the foul?
There wasn't none. That's a momentum with the crowd. They got excited with the crowd. The referee became a crowd spectator. Backcourt.
4-point game here. Brunson over to Randall. Randall driving. Randall layup, no good. And Giannis dribbled it out of bounds. Still Knicks ball. 27 seconds here left.
They got lucky.
They get it to Robinson. Robinson to Randall. Randall driving. Randall spinning. Randall layup blocked. And I think and then Hart with the loose ball foul. Knicks in the penalty, 17 seconds left. Misses the first one, ball don't lie. Hits the second one. Timeout, Thibodeau. 5-point lead.
See, they just showed the replay on that three from Lillard as Grimes is fighting over the screen. Randall just stands there. Randall would have stepped up because Antetokounmpo went to block Grimes. He could have had a hand up and disturbed that three from Lillard. He just stood there. No effort.
Randall has to see that Giannis commits to the screen. But
He
it's
does.
like watching, but now you're asking him to watch two people at the same time, and he was just a step late. It was just the processing with it being a step late for such a quick action. Because Lillard also has the trigger on that three.
But that's the story of Julius Randle's career. He's a step late. When are you going to finally step up, not step late? It's enough already.
Right.
It's enough.
It's not like Joe, but I have to come to his defense here. It's not like it's Joe Schmo taking that shot. Damian Lillard has one of the quickest triggers and quickest releases in the game. Brunson trying to inbound the ball. Brunson gets it to Hart, over to Brunson. Brunson driving, pivots, and he gets fouled by Lopez.
They had a foul to give anyway, so it's no foul, no harm.
$12 seconds left here. They get it to Randall, over to Brunson. Layup, gets it. 45 here left. And Lillard, they call a foul.
I would like to see that again because I look like that was ball. Would love to see that replay on that one. Here it is. Ooh. You know what? He got bailed out there because the referee they knew they were going to go for the foul. No foul was committed, but the intention was there, and he got all ball, but the referee premature called a foul. That's a back. Lillard with 30 points of his own.
Brunson, dribbling, step back for three. It's the rim. That's the end. Knicks lose by 5.
So the first ever in-season game, the Knicks come out on the L side of the spectrum, lose by 5.
But they
you saw some good stuff
to, come out with the healthy bracket victory.
You saw them coming out with it. We saw some good here with Jalen Brunson scoring over 40 points. Quentin Grimes, I thought, had one of his best inspired games of the season, early part of the season, coming out, shooting well. But then it's the same story. It's like Groundhog's Day when it comes to the Knicks here. When they play the top echelon teams, certain players fold like a cheap suit. They don't step up. They're always behind a milk carton. They're always nowhere to be found. So it's the same thing. So we're expecting the same results. Definition of insanity, and this is what I'm watching here. No Barrett if we play, we would have won, but I don't think Brunson will get 40 plus points either. So it's there's a lot of what ifs, and also Brooke Lopez. He was out there being Will Chamberlain out there blocking shots, seven blocks. That's a hell of a night for Brooke Lopez there. But you know what? I did like their attack going to the basket. I really like their score points in the paint. It's just Brooke Lopez came up big when they needed it. Going forward, there's still a lot of NBA season here, but I kind of already know what the story of the Knicks going to be when they play the top echelons team. We're just not there. We're like a couple of steps. We're like one player, two players away, and we're not there yet. No matter how we want to spin it, this team is just not there. That's the way I came out of this. They're good, they're fun, but they're still not. They're just one level not there yet. I hate to say that. It's just, and there is no one out there that could fix this. There's no one player that we're going to trade for because you're gutting the team out. You're removing players that do things that the Knicks need to be successful. And I don't know. I'm not disappointed. I'm not Debbie down with the loss because this is a road team on a perennial NBA favorite. And I can hear all the detractors say, see, that's why you have to trade for Damian Lillard. That's why you trade for Damian Lillard. You're probably right, but we don't have an Antetokounmpo on this team for a Damian Lillard. It would have cost us a Julius Randle or company to have Damian Lillard. It would have looked so different. So I don't know. We didn't have the right pieces, to be honest with you, to bring a Damian Lillard on this team. Would it make the difference on this team? I don't know. I don't know if he would have or could have. But damn, when you got a guy, Brunson closed out well in the fourth quarter. I don't know what you can ask for as a closer. We just need the second fiddle guy to accompany him, to accompany Brunson.
I see the game from a different lens that you see it. All in all, I think this was a great game by the Knicks. I know Randall didn't have his best game, and you wish that if he, let's say you even just keep RJ Barrett out. If Randall just plays a little bit better, if he just makes, instead of 55% of his instead of going 25% from the field, if he goes 50% from the field, we win this game. Or we at least push it to overtime. Let's say that much, right? What I'm commended by, though, even though that was a bad performance by Randall, and Brunson had to step up. He got his first 45-point game. I like the fact that Grimes was able to step up, get 17 points in this game. That should go forward for him. I know people are disappointed by Mitchell Robinson's performance, having 0 points, but having 15 rebounds against a team that had two bigs in Giannis and Lopez. And we see that Lopez is clearly back to being that defensive big in the paint. So when you have two of those guys canvassing you, it's not the Cavs anymore. You can just see the difference. It's not the Cavaliers anymore. You don't have two scrawny bigs that you can just dominate with one Mitchell Robinson. That's how much of an amazing feat it was that Mitchell Robinson did in that playoff season, in that playoff series for us against the Cavaliers. Because you're seeing the night and day difference tonight between Giannis, an ex-defensive player of the year and a two-time MVP, and Brooke Lopez, was someone who's damn near on the verge of getting a defensive player of the year award.
All right, but
the biggest thing, the biggest thing to me that amazes me is looking at the score, 105 to 110. looking at some of these numbers, if someone told me that Milwaukee made 5 more 3-pointers than the Knicks, I go, all right. That means the Knicks played solid defense. If someone told me Milwaukee made 7 more threes than the Knicks, I'd be like, all right, Knicks played some pretty good defense. But 10 3-pointers? 10 3-pointers more than us? And we still ended it being a 5-point game? I'm commending this team man down with the defense. I know they had some sloppy decisions and some turnovers you don't want. But even then, I know Milwaukee ends the night with 6 more assists, but they also end the night with 4 more turnovers than the Knicks. You'd like to see the Knicks have more assists, but when you're a man down, you can see the uncomfortability level is right there. You'd hope that some of those cutting passes, 3 or 4 of them that went awry, you would hope that one of them went through, so that's down the turnover, and that helps a bucket there. But all in all, looking at some of these stats, looking at the game I just saw, and seeing the way it ended, seeing the way this team buckled down, I don't think I'm in a rush to say this team is a man away or a star away from reaching their potential. I think this team should get healthy. I think this team should take the tournament serious and look at it as a motivation to, number one, line your pockets with more cash, because we all know getting more money is always a great incentive. But number two, find it as a way for it to be momentum moving forward throughout the season and getting that playoff push. This was a great defensive effort by the Knicks tonight. Out-rebounded the Bucks, even though you had they have 2 bigger bigs than us. We ended the night with a higher free throw percentage than them, 76% to 71%. That astounded me. I would have hoped the Knicks would have taken more free throws, or the right people to have taken more free throws, but it looks like the Knicks still have to get that get those details ironed out. And it looked like they were starting to get it ironed out with RJ in the lineup, but then he gets hurt. So now you have to find a new way to get certain people their free throws. Just great all in all defensive effort and a great start to this tournament if I've ever seen one. Because once again, I think you can win in a loss tonight. You can win in a loss, and that's what the Knicks have potentially done for me, based on what they do their next game. Because if they come out knowing that they played tough, and regardless of RJ being back or not, they come out there and bring out this same effort, it's a continuation from this fourth quarter, then I'm comfortable with this team.
All right. Here's the thing. Here's my dilemma with it. You only play 9 people. 9. 8 of them had more than double-digit minutes. Milwaukee played 10. Everyone had double-digit minutes. That's another thing. This team is going to get gassed by the midway through the season. This is the same thing we've been saying every year for the past 3 years. They play well against these top echelon teams. They did spirited well and this and that. But at the end of the day, we still, as you go back to a lot of these games that look the same, you're going to see the same thing with Randall not showing up. And of course, if he would have shot this, we would have won this. And this is a reoccurring team. That's why I'm not. Yes, I got to commend the team. They played well. This is every season has a different story, a different angle, and a new page. It's a new chapter to a new book, which is called the New York Knicks franchise. We get that. I'm with you on that. They played extremely well. I'm not disagreeing or being a contrarian with it, but my point is, this happens a lot when it comes to number 30. And it's always on another opposing team. Some 2 or 3 guys have happy meal moments against the Knicks' expense. This one, Beauchamp, you did Crowder, other teams, tertiary players. They end up having too many happy meal moments on the Knicks, and then we just come up short. we lose by 2 possession, 1 possession, and then it's always the other team's superstar that takes over the game and closes it out, and we're like, damn, we're missing a closer, which we already solved that. Again, we want to see. We always say, let's see the season in a whole, or wait until we get next game to see how they come out. I agree with you on that. I want to see how they come out, how they play. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just maybe frustrated of the losing. I want to win a game when nationally televised, when everyone's all eyeballs on us as a Knick in general. Because the only thing they show, the only thing they remember nationally televised is those losers Knicks again on TV losing. Why do we put them on national television and all they do is lose? I hate that. I'm tired of it as a fan. Maybe because my Yankees get beat up, Rogers go down. As a New York fan base, it's like, yeah, when we got Wembayama coming after the Clippers, so we're gonna see them soon, and that's gonna be, so. I'm not saying they're going to get destroyed because the Spurs aren't that good, although they started off well. But that's another day. That's another conversation for another day there. But man, that's going to be like, ugh. I know we knew that we knew that their season was going to start with some gauntlet of a tough teams there. I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to grasp they are who they are, and why would I think they were going to be different? I don't know why. I have no idea.
Jedi. It's game 6.
Yes, but I've seen this film already. At the end of the day, there's gonna be Sith Lords. There's gonna be Star Wars. There's gonna be Millennium Falcon. There's gonna be Jedi's. There's gonna be Sith Lord. There's gonna be a Vader, an Empire, and there's still good versus evil. And that's the way I'm seeing with the Knicks again. It's no matter what the season, it's the same thing. Randall sleepwalking is just I don't know.
I don't think it's gonna be that way.
I hope
think
not.
We've yet to see I think we've yet to see DiVincenzo get comfortable in his role. He's gotten a little more comfortable, but he's still. I see it in in these spurts where, and kudos to Tibbs, kudos to Brunson, kudos to Quickly as well. Because those two have been the initiative starter of this. Whenever DiVincenzo is on the floor and, Quickly's on the floor and Grimes is on the floor, there are moments where they'll give it to DiVincenzo to initiate the offense, find ways to make him more comfortable seeing the court from their point of view and sharing the court in different point of views because they already know he's a great off-ball player. I think we've yet to truly see him get more comfortable. Once again, we're a man down. And because it's game 6, I still had to give Randall some room to warm up once again because he said it all in all. He's a slow starter. And the thing we can't forget, too, is he's coming off of a surgery.
I get it. I understand his... And I'm not even talking about the 3 for 16 or whatever he ended up with, 5 or 7 for him.
No, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about these 6 games.
Not even that. There's other ways of impacting the game. All right, we know that because we've seen it. He's not getting the right assist. He's not making the right. If you're not scoring, there's other intangibles to impact the game in a way positive area. And we're not seeing that either from him.
But I think after this is our 5th year of watching him.
Yes.
Has he ever been that player in 5 years?
That's where my beginning argument from the whole diatribe or my spew was. That's where all of this is coming from the very beginning when it's not that I'm sounding negative, is that was my whole main idea of this conversation. Or this debate was that he is what that is. I mean, it's like definitely. That's why I said the definition of insanity and expecting something different. That was where I came when I said that earlier. Is him, and I'm not saying. And the thing is, without him, we're not going in the playoffs either. I know that.
Yeah, but here's the greatest thing about it though, because now we have 5 years of data, and now we see it And now because we watched the game with a different eye, we're now paying attention and seeing, what can make him comfortable versus what doesn't. We're seeing it right now. These first 6 games, I'll tell you, teams have been playing great defense on him. They're not giving him easy 3-pointers. And the times that he has gotten easy 3-pointers, he's hit them sometimes, but most times he hasn't, right? It's fine. You give it, a 50-50. He has to warm up and, coming off of the surgery. But still, I have to give him the 14 other games. By game 20, you are what you are. And at some point, I know it wasn't Atlanta, because usually Atlanta is the game where he gets a scoring explosion, and then he's able to, work the season off of that. But maybe it'll be some other team this year where he gets more comfortable. He shows us the Randall, that we're more comfortable with seeing, and that's the guy that we go, okay, we can do this again.
There's still time for that to turn around. I just hope that doesn't spiral out of play. So they'll get a couple days off here. They'll play Monday night back at home, if I believe so, at the Garden before. They just got to regroup. It's a tournament game. And I know Milwaukee wants to show themselves there. NBA wants their top echelon teams in this tournament as well. They want something exciting, although they would love to see a team that's not NBA favorite get into this tournament deep and be surprised and give them something to play for. That's what the tournament is meant for. But we'll see. It'll be some interesting setup here with the tournament. Their next tournament game is not the 7th. It's the following Tuesday. Is not the 7th, election day. So they're not going to do the tournament game on election day. They'll do it the following, actually Friday, and then they'll do it Tuesday. So I believe it's just 4 tournament games before they go into the knockout stage. So right now, 0-1 in group play. We're under 500, but it's still early. Of course, we get some Western Conference foes coming in and just continue to play. And hopefully, RJ Barrett, his knees get back, and he gets the right treatment. The soreness goes down, because at the end of the day, with Barrett, this is going to be a marathon, not a sprint. We don't need to rush him back. Yeah, it is a humbling loss.
I do hope he didn't travel with the team, because if it is me and it's day to day with inflation and things of that nature, being up in the sky doesn't help with the blood flow.
Yeah, and I hope the training staff left him back behind. Not that he doesn't want to be with part of the team. It's just like you said, that elevation. Yeah, I agree with you. On there. So this is a loss that it bothered me, because they were right there. They came back out of nowhere to take the lead. They were down. So close, but yet so far. And hey, I think we're gonna have that when it comes to this. There's gonna be games where we'd expect them not to win, and they're gonna come out nowhere and win it. And there's games that, it's gonna be vice. That's the roller coaster of being a Knicks fan, man. That's the roller coaster of the NBA season. Yeah. All right. So with that said, I want to thank everyone this evening, joining us here. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for checking us out, for the views, the likes, the shares. We appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys on the Knicks broadcast, next watch along tomorrow. Crown Jewel, of course, Monday Night Football with the New York Jets and the LA Chargers. And may the sports be with you. May the Knicks be with you. And you know how we do. See you guys later.
Always true. There are a master and an apprentice.